What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the latest rumors out of Toronto that the Leafs could be targeting Devils center Travis Zajac. It's not happening. I'm just going to tell you that right now. If a couple years ago when the Leafs were run by people that are, inept and don't know what they're doing and didn't know what they were doing and made stupid transactions, like this pretty regularly, then I'd say it's a possibility. But quite frankly, Travis Zajac isn't worth trading for. Not at this point in his career. I mean, he's coming off a 25-point season. I stand corrected. It's really just one of those, like, are you kidding me moments. Signed an 8-year, $46 million contract in 2013. Actually, if you look back, I linked to it below here. The piece I did back then, I didn't like it then. It's like, he's a good player, but not for that cap hit. It's, you get to the point where it's like, how desperate are you for number one center? Is it worth? Is cap hit's $5.75 million? That's not worth it right now. Toronto isn't going anywhere with Zajac, and they're not going to go anywhere without Zajac. Might as well just bring the young kids up, try to package off as many veterans, and build the foundation for a bright future in Toronto. That's just the way it goes. I mean, you can piss moan and complain about, we need a number one center. For what? You're not competing, and Zajac's not a number one center. You want to pay that kind of money? Really? After you were free of Kessel's contract, now we're going to trade for Travis Zajac. The logic there just doesn't make sense, and unfortunately, for Leafs fans, logic didn't make sense for a lot of the previous administrations. So, with Shanahan, Babcock, and Lou Lamoriello, the guy that signed him to that extension, the only thing dumber than signing Travis Zajac to that extension would be then going out and trading for that extension and doing it, being the guy that does both of them. And I don't see Lou Lamoriello as doing that. I think he realizes, all right, good player, not worth that contract. I mean, Zajac's produced before. I mean, 67 points in the 2010 season, but I don't see it happening. Those kind of numbers happening in Toronto. And does he make the Devils the Leafs a legitimate contender? No, he doesn't make the Devils a contender either. It's like, all right, just roll with the punches. It's a long rebuild. Acquiring Travis Zajac's not even a Band-Aid. It's like having two broken legs and putting a gauze pad over one of them. Like, that doesn't do anything. It's like it doesn't even mask the bigger issue. It's a stupid acquisition that I don't think the Leafs should be involved in. And if the Devils can move him, great. But I don't see him going to Toronto. Anyway, that's this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.